So there was this one day that I got into a supermarket looking for something. I couldn't find it. I looked everywhere. And what started happening was I started getting angry at myself. I started getting disappointed, discouraged, and really frustrated. But all I had to do was just ask for help. And guess what? That can help you. Hi guys, my name is Rinesh and you're watching Self-Worth Journey. And this is the first part to a series that we're creating called Ask for Help. And today we're going to talk about some of the benefits of asking for help. How can it be a blessing for you? The first benefit to asking for help is you start building relationship with people. You start getting connected with people, right? So, if you're looking at the example that I gave you, I went into the store and asked for help. Well, guess what? I went a couple of days after that to the store, and this person proactively came and asked me, how can I help you? What are you looking for? Kind of surprised me. And that is what happens when you ask for help. When was the last time you asked for help or someone asked help from you and you saw that person a couple of days after and you just walked past that person like nothing ever happened? Well, that never happens, right? You kind of go ahead and smile at the person, and then eventually you go ahead and kickstart a conversation. And you start building relationship with person, and that is what happens when you start asking for help. All right, the second benefit to asking for help is you start getting healthier, better health. Who would have thought? If you looked at the illustration or the example that I gave you, so before asking for help, what was happening to me? I was getting angry, I was getting discouraged, disappointed, frustrated. A whole lot of stress was going on in me, right? Studies have shown, when you are stressed over a period of time, it becomes detrimental to your health. Your health starts getting damaged, and that is what happens. But if you start asking for help, it takes away the negative aspect of it. You're stress free. You share the load with someone and you feel, oh man, all right, this feels good. So what happens? Your stress level is down and you start getting healthy. The third benefit of asking for help is you start becoming productive. You increase in productivity, right? So if you're looking at the example again, so I was at the store and I couldn't move past that point because I didn't know what to do, where to find it, and if it wasn't for that person who helped me at the store, I wouldn't have been able to move from there. Accepting help or asking help from the right person increases productivity. It increases creativeness in you. You start becoming efficient, being effective at what you do, at the task that you're doing. I know a lot of you guys are at work, at school, trying to figure out, trying to understand something, and you're stuck in that place because you never asked for help. But just imagine if you would have asked for help, you can move from that place to the next step and be more effective, more creative, and successful at what you do. All right, the fourth benefit to asking help is there is opportunity to learn. There is development happening. No one person is the same. We all are different. We all are unique. So the person you're asking for help would have a totally different experience than what you actually have. So he's going to bring his experience, he's going to bring his knowledge, his skills, the resources, and his understanding. And that is what happens when you ask for help. You would start getting a new perspective because that person brings his experience to the table. Asking for help changes the way you think, changes the way you want to do something, and that is the benefit of asking for help. And this is one of the benefits I personally like, because I get to understand someone else's thought. I get to understand someone else's way of doing things. How he or her would have done something in a different way. So go ahead and ask for help. It'll surely change the way you think. The fifth benefit of asking for help is you start developing a growth mindset. The moment you admit you need help and you ask for it, you tell people around you and you tell yourself that asking for help is okay and it's beneficial and it is normal. And you start cultivating this amazing thing. You start having this growth mindset, which helps you to be more curious, which helps you to be more creative, right? Because now you're just not left with your thoughts alone, but you have someone else's thought, you have someone else's experience, you have someone else's skill, you have someone else's understanding, and that helps you to cross-check, that helps you to verify what you are thinking about. It gives you this desire to learn more. It gives you this desire to understand something from a totally different aspect. It gives you a growth mindset. The sixth and the last benefit that I would be talking in the session is being grateful. Think about it. The last time you asked someone for help and they gave it to you, what did you feel towards that person? Right. You were grateful. You were thankful to that person for his help. And studies have shown, once we start cultivating an attitude of being grateful and thankful to the people around us, things start changing in your life. You start being more happy and less anxious. You start having a better physical health. You start getting better sleeps at night. No more toss and turning. There are emotions that you see reducing in your life, such as being envious, being regretful, being resentful, and being angry. All of these things start dipping down. All of these things start reducing in your life. And these are just few of the benefits that come into your life the moment you start asking for help. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe and click on the bell icon so you get notified whenever we release one of these videos out there for you guys. Hope you guys like it and enjoy the videos that are coming in the future.